everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being here. Today I will be talking about a topic that's near and dear to me. It's very close to my heart. And it's a very touchy topic. It might be for others as well, but I feel like it's a necessary conversation that needs to be had. So today I will be diving into postpartum anxiety, postpartum depression, and all the emotions that comes with being a new mom and adjusting to this new way of life. So first things first, if you haven't checked out my video from Sunday, I will link it for you. Go ahead, take a look and see what I shared there. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. So the first thing I want to point out is that postpartum in itself is emotionally tough. It's a lot that goes through the mind, it's a lot that goes through the body, and you have to be reminded that when you get pregnant, your body got bombarded with all these hormones, and then your body got used to it over time. Your body had 10 months to get used to these hormones, right? And then when you give birth, there is a significant drop in these hormones, and your body has to get used to that again. So it throws your body out of whack, like it throws your body into a state of just shock, for lack of a better term, right? So I feel like with all these changes, emotionally, you're going to pay some. And if you go through postpartum anxiety, postpartum depression, it's a tough period, but I really do advise you, if it gets to a point where it's out of control for you, get the necessary help, seek all the resources you could get, because it is tough. It is really, really tough. The second point I wrote down here is all types of emotions will hit you. You will be sad, you will be fearful, you'll be happy, you'll be emotional, excited, anxious. Like, it's a lot that comes into play once you're in that postpartum room. And it's not easy to navigate all these emotions at once. So I really like having a community, having great support. It helps so much. And if you don't have a community, if you don't have support, you can shoot me a message, shoot me a DM, let's talk. I'm here, honestly, because it's not easy. The third thing here I have on my list is that you don't have to be stressed or unhappy to be affected by postpartum emotions. Like, it was so weird to me that I would be so happy one minute, and then one minute I'm sad, I'm crying, and I have no understanding of why I'm crying, why I got sad all of a sudden. But it would just hit me out of the blue. I remember one day I was in the bathroom, I was scrolling on Instagram, and right now I really cannot remember if it was something I saw on Instagram that triggered me, but I just started crying. To this day, me no know why the girl did I cry. But I was so emotional. I was so emotional that day. And then in probably about 2 hours or so, I was fine. You would have never known somebody I cry. You would have never thought. But that's just the wave of emotions that comes with postpartum. Also, I found that I cried for everything. If I was happy, I cried. If I was sad, I cried. And I sat down with my doctor one day and I told him, like, I feel so unhappy sometimes. Some days I wake up and I want to look my best. Like, I want to, get back to the old tie, put myself together. Some days you FaceTime me, I look like what I'm going through emotionally that day. Like, I don't want to comb my hair. Why am I coming on the internet to talk my business? But there were days I didn't want to comb my hair. There were days I just had energy to shower, to take care of my baby, to take care of my family. And that was it. Like, I was put on the back burner by me some days. And then there were some days I wanted to get dolled up. Even if I wasn't going anywhere, I would get dolled up and feel good in myself in the house. But this, as I said, is just the wave of emotions that comes with postpartum. So I implore you, please, if you are struggling with this, seek your necessary resources that are available to you and get the help that you need. One advice I have for you is that it gets better. Your hormones will level out, your body will get used to this state again. You will start to get a grip on your emotions, and while that is, you know, it's easier said than done, Lord, why the truth that scratch me now? It's very touchy for me because I never imagined that it would affect me the way it did. So we have to get through this together. And as I said, my DMs are always open to talk. But this right here it's not easy. It's not easy. While you're happy that you've welcomed this new life and you're happy for what your body has done and you feel so great and so strong and you feel like, yeah, ma do that. Me do that. You look at your baby nice and healthy and fat and you're like, yes, I'm mastering this. But when these waves of emotion come crashing down and you have to sit with them, it's hard. It's really hard to see the brighter side. So I get it. I understand. But I do also understand that it gets better. So hang in there, mommy. Hang in there, new mommy. You got this. And if you're going to give birth soon, this might hit you. But I feel like you have a head start on it now. If you've seen this video, just know it gets better. It gets better. Before I get emotional, let me come off the internet. That is it for my video today. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. As always, I appreciate you for coming over. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, share this with a friend. Somebody might think this information will be useful too. And yeah, see you again on Sunday. Bye.